Welcome to Comment Jar Podcast. This video is brought to you by VideoTap.
So VideoTap is a platform that allows content creators, specifically around YouTube and stuff, to turn their video content into endless written content, such as blog posts, summaries, translated blog posts, translated summaries, and it will also chop up your video into chapters if you want. It'll generate clips for your videos so that you can post that to TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff.
That's sick.
VideoTap.
Really sick.
VideoTap.com.
VideoTap. Yes, we're super thankful for VideoTap sponsoring the whole podcast. It's so cool. Yeah. Samuel, what's your connection with VideoTap?
Yeah, so legal disclaimer. I am one of the owners of VideoTap. I'm a founding engineer on it.
Let's go. Come on now.
Let's go. Come on.
They
Founder.
graciously allowed us to use their platform for the podcast. So should be really cool. And hopefully you guys will get to see some content and posts or something like that generated through the platform. So.
Amazing. Yeah, so we started doing video today, so hopefully that pans out.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So Isaac, tell us what we're talking about today.
Today we're talking about did we decide?
We did decide. Yeah, we have a jar here. We've already pulled from the jar.
I forgot.
I don't know if we decided.
We're talking about. I think we're talking about summer camps today.
Oh yeah.
Summer camp?
Yeah.
Whoa, summer camp.
Yeah.
Summer camps.
So before we get into that, though, let's jump into some currently trending. Nix, what's currently trending in your life, in your world?
Yeah.
I partially
news
lost
feed.
my voice.
Partially.
Partially, yep.
Can you partially lose something? Because wouldn't it be found at that point?
Ooh.
Not necessarily. Unless it was a singular item.
Okay.
So
True.
Nick is always just like, he gives me such a good answers.
You have nothing to work with.
Golly, Nick.
yeah, bro. Sorry, dog.
What else currently trending, buddy?
Got back from Lake Powell.
Gosh. Can we be done?
It's back.
Thought I'd mention it.
We're all done with it.
Yep. Yeah, that's about it. I was at kids camp, summer camp this past week, which was good. And
cool.
I just
I hear the
yelled.
voice.
Oh yeah, my voice is gone. So I just yelled so much, and it was sick. So it was a fun time.
Yeah, did you know if you yell with your diaphragm, you won't lose your voice?
What?
Cool.
Yeah, you're hanging on your vocal cords
to
too much.
know.
It's an old
Yeah.
actor's trick.
Okay.
An old actor's trick.
Old actors.
Tricks of the trademark.
Yeah,
Tricks of the trade, bro.
You know.
Just
Well,
some
thanks for letting me
industry
know.
tips here for you.
That could be a good segment of the pod. Tricks of the trade.
Oh yeah, tricks of the trade.
trade.
They can talk about climbing or disc golf. And
Yep.
you can talk about like acting or singing. You could talk about coding and hacking.
Yep. Come on.
And I could talk about cutting grass and taking names.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
tight.
All right, Isaac, what is currently trending for you?
Well, speaking of that, I just met with one of my buddies who majored in computer information systems.
Oh, yeah.
He's designing
CIS.
CIS. Not to be
I know
confused
that
with,
CS, which is computer science.
or Confederacy of Independent Systems is what I was going for. That would be
Right,
the correct
that would be
answer
the droid
for the
army
game show.
Trade
For the
Federation.
game show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah, boom. Anyways, so we met today to discuss a website, and I'm really excited about it because he's like, he kind of showed me what it could look like. And
Wait,
I'm
what?
like,
Wait, what website are you?
website for Toman Landscaping.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. really
Wait, you
exciting.
didn't come to me?
This
Yeah,
video
bro.
is also
He
sponsored.
offered first. Sorry. He offered
How can I offer if I don't know you want it?
Yeah.
quote-
Also, like I have been paid many thousands of dollars to make websites before.
See, that's the issue. Many thousands
bro.
of
Oh,
dollars.
see, we thought that I was
issue.
gonna charge you. Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, guys. Oh.
For free. Oh, dang.
I didn't think
So anyway,
about that.
Toman Landscape. This is also.
Well, I'm really sad now because he wants to charge me $200, and I was like, "Yeah, that should work."
oh, I would.
Ooh,
I would
you're
have
robbing him at that
Oh,
rate.
you're getting
Just
robbed.
kidding.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unless it only takes him like 2 hours to do it.
This video is also sponsored by Toman Landscaping,
true. Yep.
It is.
kicking
Disclaimer.
grass and
Just
taking
Go to
names.
That's right.
tomanlandscaping.com, enter the
promo code.
Not yet. I
codes.
haven't bought the domain yet. Come on.
Go right now
Cat-
so that it
cat
puts
time.
pressure on Isaac to buy this
actually
Holy
domain.
crap.
By the time
Yeah.
this goes up, enter the coupon code JAR and get 98% off, just like Isaac's getting for his website. So,
Yes.
Amazing.
Mark,
Oh my gosh. Was
currently
that currently trending for you?
Yeah. Well, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
quick.
So that. Oh gosh, I really want. Oh, I should have talked to you guys. Anyways, maybe you can rate the website and tell me if you can do something better, because I would be
Not
curious.
for $200,
You
I
guys,
can't.
you guys
No.
should wait. You would charge more.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Thanks. That makes me. Even if you wouldn't, that makes me feel better. So let's just move on.
All right.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's trending. I'm going climbing tonight. Just got back from youth camp,
Oh.
also with Nick.
Let's go.
And you thought rock climbing was a great follow-up to camp.
Yeah, I haven't been climbing
Yeah,
in
bro.
so long. It's such an
I
outlet.
almost went climbing last night,
You
which was the
should've.
day we got
Oh.
back from camp.
Yeah,
So,
it's so
chilling.
good. Rock climbing is amazing.
It
It's
is.
therapeutic.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's kind of life. I'm getting ready to go to camp again on Monday. So
Oh,
with
gosh.
the youth,
Student camp.
Student
yeah.
camp.
Is it the
Student
same
camp.
my
camp?
job, different camp. Yeah,
Different camp,
this will be
different
in
kids.
Estes instead of Larkspur. So
Is it the YMCA?
yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Mark approves. He used to do that.
Big fan. Yeah, it's an hour away. And it's a great camp, so it's hard
Nice.
to
Yeah.
It's hard
beat.
to beat.
Hard to beat.
Yes.
Currently trending
Mark,
for
yeah.
me. Yeah, my life's been kind of boring lately. Next week we're going to Oklahoma. Oh, Oklahoma!
Whoa.
The wind blows. So we
Oh,
don't have to play.
that's a bummer.
Yeah, we're going to Oklahoma next weekend for July 4th because that's coming up soon. I am not going to youth camp. I was not at kids camp, so that's a praise for me. Yeah, nothing crazy going on in our lives. I set up Shelby's backup camera.
Nice.
On
Let's
her
go.
car, so I
Oh,
ran.
yeah.
So I got her a new head unit. It's got CarPlay, and I
Nice.
ran the
Chill.
the cabling for the backup camera, like through the floorboards,
go.
through the trunk, cut into the wiring. It was pretty sweet. So
That is sweet.
it's a nice like 360
That's so
VGA
dope.
camera, but it works. It came with it, and I was like, well, I should do this. So now we both have backup cameras. It's pretty
Nice.
sweet. Yeah, it was not too hard to do actually. So I really liked it. So
Nice, bro.
I did that because Matt declined my pickleball invitation on Monday.
Ah, Matt.
Yeah. So, but
Matt.
thanks to Matt being lame,
Matt
Shelby
been
got a
doing?
backup camera. So, also, I just like to point out, Kelsey, Samuel's wife, is sitting on our couch. And I think my wife is with a closed door in our bedroom. I don't think she has any idea Kelsey's even here. And
that's funny.
Kelsey hasn't had the gall to
No,
just
no,
text
it's
her.
okay.
No, it's because
she's
she's-
edited. Yeah,
yeah.
Tell everybody.
She's currently working for Isaac, editing his paper.
Yes, it's
which,
true.
Oh.
Yeah, he should also be paying her for.
I should,
considering
yeah, I
she's
should.
Professionally,
Yeah, $200
licensed.
bucks.
She's literally majored in English, so
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah, you
$200
probably
would be a much better rate than she got as a teacher. So that'd.
Honestly,
Yeah. If you don't know, Colorado teachers are paid garbage.
garbage.
True.
I think you can
Not
make
even a livable
Gosh.
wage. Like
No.
it's
Yeah.
rough.
Especially not in Denver.
Interesting fact about that, real quick. Sorry.
No, sure. I have one more thing.
In Texas, subs make less than they do in Colorado, but teachers make more.
Like double.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
so
crazy.
much.
So if you want to be a sub in Colorado, but if you want to be an actual teacher, be a teacher in Texas.
Yep.
Yeah, just commute. I mean, one of the
just
other.
commute.
Just commute.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Base your whole life around that one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At first, 300 miles of Colorado is a little rough, but you'll get used to it. After.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you've been to East Colorado. It's Kansas.
It's awful.
Oh, it's the worst, bro.
It's not bad. So, although currently trending with me, I am in a wedding this weekend. You guys know who's
Yeah,
wedding
you
is?
are.
I mean,
I know.
Bro,
see.
Himes ketchup.
Yeah, Haim's ketchup wedding.
the Woodrows.
Yeah, so I'm in the wedding. Haim is a friend of the pod. He's a listener. Sends
Friend
us
of the pod.
requests often. He'll probably guest post honeymoon. He's going to be in like Mozambique for a month.
Yeah, which is
Because he's
crazy.
got the summer off as a teacher. Anyway, so we had his bachelor party, not last weekend,
Oh.
not Friday, not Saturday, not Sunday. On Tuesday night, we had his bachelor party.
Everybody knows you turn up on a Tuesday.
Turn up on
Yeah.
a Tuesday.
Let's
They
go.
were calling it Taco Tuesday, even though we had no tacos.
What?
Nor tequila, nothing. Yeah, none. Well, actually,
Wow.
there was
Because he was
tequila there. I
Mexican?
didn't have any, but
But you
Nick.
didn't have you.
Nick,
you
no, hold on. He just made a racial slur. We have to address this.
We can overlook. We
I
can.
thought you were losing your voice.
Forgive and
Nick.
forget.
I am losing my voice.
I am. What were you saying?
You said
That's
on
so
the very
funny.
last pod that you're trying to get into alcohol, and yet you
Yeah.
didn't have any tequila.
You're doing poorly.
True.
At this.
I had a gluten-free beer, though.
Oh, lovely.
So,
Wow.
wait. I mean, it's
Embarrassing.
it kind of is. I'm not a big fan of beer as it is, but to have one gluten-free, I mean, you just get, so they're in my fridge now. I have 2 of them.
Were you
Nobody
like,
else wanted them.
Were you
so.
like turned after that? You're just like
Feeling good.
No, it kind of just felt like dirty water. Like I didn't
Really?
feel anything.
Bummer. You
so.
should have had
Like
tequila.
coffee.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Bean water.
Dirty
Coffee's-
bean water.
well,
Watch
Come
what
on
you
now.
say, Nick.
Oh, hey, whoa.
coffee's good.
Hey, everybody knows
Coffee's
my opinions on
incredible.
coffee.
It's
so.
It's true.
Yeah, I had coffee today. Isaac had coffee today.
did. I had
Shelby
today.
did not have. She had something at a coffee shop. Anyway,
Okay.
so anyway, had this Tuesday night bachelor party. Guess what the first thing we did was, if you don't know,
Not
I
drink
know.
tequila, apparently.
it was not tequila. We went to an escape room
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Greeley or
Those are
where?
so sick.
in Greeley. Yes,
Oh,
an
which
escape
one?
room.
I probably-
HD.
yeah.
Isn't that just
escape room.
Greeley?
HD is good. You've been there.
Yeah, Greeley is
No.
the escape
Which
room.
one is that?
I don't know. It's downtown. That's all I know.
Is it
It's like you-
underground?
Yeah, it's
And you
underground.
get in from the back.
Bro,
Yeah,
It's really free.
No
took,
way.
me, took
Yeah.
me 10 minutes to
I
figure
held
out.
the
Really?
record in that one.
No way.
A couple months.
We were a minute off the record. And so here's what happened.
Wait,
It was Wild West.
Maybe I still.
Wild West, okay.
Yeah. Bro.
Well, it depends. They changed the rooms up a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was a Wild West one, and Jaime and his buddy Pun were
Puntien.
in the cage. So we were trying to, like, the jail cell. So we were trying to unlock them. It was super great. It was like 85 degrees in that room. It was very warm. It was about
yeah.
the size of maybe the kitchen. It was very small, very tight.
Oh, bro.
And it was fun. It really was. It was just very hot in there. And we were just a minute off the record. I think we would have broken the record if I had known that the key we unlocked went to the safe, because the safe had a dial. I didn't notice that the safe had a key lock, and I was trying to unlock the desk drawer. Didn't work.
Yeah.
And then a minute later, we found out, like, oh wait, no, this key, it
Dang.
has a key slot, and that's what won the game. So
Dude.
we were
that's
so close.
That's big of you to take ownership on
It
the
was me.
record
Yeah.
losing,
It was
the record
me.
losing
Yeah.
mistake.
Like, oh man, yeah, it was me. So it was my fault. But we had a good time.
all right, bro.
I stared at horseshoes and numbers and letters the whole night, but it was good. I feel accomplished. We did
Is
it.
that all you did?
Okay, yeah, no, that's not what we do. So we did that
okay. I
from
was
like
that's
5:30 ish to like 7.
Yeah.
And then we went to Ben's house. I think Ben's the best man.
Ben Kurz.
Friend of the
Ben
pod.
Kurz.
Well, friend of the church. I don't know if he's friend of the pod.
Friend of the church,
And
for
we
sure.
had some. They were called ribs. It felt like brisket.
They
It was
were
really
called
good.
ribs.
It
Nice.
was like it was
good.
good though. We're having that again on tomorrow for the rehearsal dinner. And
man.
Yeah.
yeah, it was a good time. Had a gluten-free beer.
Sweet.
Had some watermelon. Sat around a
Cute.
fire. The funny part though is that we were all like, the sun was going down. It was finally beginning to cool. It was like 80 degrees, and we're sitting around a fire pit. And
Yeah.
then Ben's like, "Yo, I'm gonna start the fire," and we're like, "Oh, okay." And like, maybe do s'mores. And then this fire was a burning bush. Like when I think of Moses in the bush, the fire was deep,
The Lord was
orange,
there.
and it was. We were all huddled around the fire until it took off, and then we were just like scattered up along the fence,
way.
splintered into different groups. Oh, because it was like
Splintered.
5 feet high, like super hot, smoky.
Bro.
Yeah, it took this intimate time of chatting into like this segmented off time
Ooh.
of yelling across the yards.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that was my experience. It was great fun though. We were there
Cool.
until a little past 10, so got
Nice.
pretty crazy on a weeknight for a bachelor party. So.
Dang, bro.
Samuel.
Yeah. So this week on, let's see, Monday, we finally, so when I was hired at Subsplash, it was basically to completely revamp our website builder called Snap Pages.
Which we use.
And, yep. Yeah. Which Calvary Severance, their web pages on there, their website's
We're
on
trying
there.
not to tell them where we are,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Oops. Yeah, and so I was basically hired to just make it a lot better. And the first part of that was migrating it all to completely new infrastructure, which was terrible. And so I've been working on that for full time for 6 months now.
Nice.
I started full time on it in January, and on Monday night at 10:30 p.m. We finally did the last piece of it, and
Let's go.
it felt like the biggest weight lifted off my shoulders. I feel like I can actually do my job now.
Dude, that's sick, bro.
So it was fun. And then what else is currently trending? My wife was gone for the first part of the week with Nick and Isaac.
Whoa, kids camp, come on.
Kids camp, come on.
Just the three of them on vacation.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I did like an abnormal amount of like stuff around the house. I put some lights up along the driveway. I weeded a bunch. I did some other yard stuff. So yeah, it was weird.
Nice.
So
with your new patio.
Yep.
let's go.
Nice.
Kelsey was telling me when you're gone, you either have the most productive time or like the least productive time.
Yeah,
I assume
when
it was
she's
the
gone,
former.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she's gone, I just like as soon as she walks out the door, if I know she's going to be gone for an extended period of time, I just fully revert to bachelorhood.
Oh,
like
nice.
it's basically
Bachelor.
like as an individual, I stopped maturing in 2018 when we started dating, and then like after that, it's like. It was like Kelsey's Samuel took over after that, and so when she leaves, I just go back to pre-Kelsey Samuel.
That's tight.
And so yeah, usually it's a nightmare, and I like don't get anything done, and like there's dishes piled up everywhere and all that. But there was not a single dish out when she got back. I'd even started laundry, which I then forgot to put in the dryer, but. Yeah, then all the yard work, cleaned up around the house, all that. So it was successful this time, and worked way too much. I like just tossed work-life balance out the window.
Wow.
So
Dang.
Thanks, bro. Hey,
What?
that's all right.
Yeah, because it's over now. Like the
yeah,
stress is gone.
yeah, it's over. I can go back to
bro.
my normal
Yeah.
schedule now.
Was that like the adult equivalent of finals week
Yeah,
for you?
yeah, yeah. Finals
That's
week,
brutal.
except it happens every time Kelsey leaves me. So.
Yeah. Nice.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Is that it?
That's
Is that all
it
you
for
did?
me.
Wow.
Nice.
Mark, did you want to mention where we got our coffee today?
Sure. A friend of the
Doesn't
pod,
matter.
not a sponsor, although
Please
they
sponsor us.
Please.
they
Please.
definitely yell at me on Instagram enough
Yeah.
to where they should be a
He's
sponsor.
verified.
He's verified. No big deal.
please.
Blue check.
We should get verified.
Coffee
verified
House.
on Twitter.
We have a Instagram now.
We do have an Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Got
The
it.
comment
Yeah.
jar. We haven't. We're
Yes.
just about to start posting. Now that we're doing video, we'll have
Ooh.
maybe some reels to post.
Clips, little clips.
Little clips.
Little clips.
Brought to you by VideoTap.
Yes.
VideoTap. VideoTap. VideoTap.com.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, we had to.
Video.tap.
Yeah, video.tap. We actually got in a bidding war for videotap.com.
No way.
Because
No
we used to,
way.
it was taken, and so we had to do videotapit.com, which we all hated.
Yeah.
We should have just
Tap
gone
it.
with like get videotap or like try videotap, but we didn't. And so, yeah, we had to do a bidding war for
Wow.
the actual domain.
No.
I'm like, how is there other products named this
Yeah.
that actually like actively want to like
Wow.
use this site? So that
love
was
it.
exciting.
That's pretty awesome.
Brought to you by VideoTap.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to jump to the topic for the day. I really wanted to hear Isaac's prison stories, but not Isaac's, Nick's. Hey, have you been
I
to
was like,
prison,
Isaac, you got prison
been to prison?
stories, bro?
I don't want to disclose.
Can confirm or deny.
Really
So
embarrassing.
Nick's prison stories, but we're gonna have to wait on that. I did almost drive straight into a police shootout the other night.
Oh,
here,
what?
Here in Windsor.
Way.
Was that
Why is
during
that
the
not our
escape
whole
room?
I know.
topic?
I didn't.
Dog.
That sure could have been the whole topic.
Is it
These
Windsor,
shootouts,
not Greeley?
bro.
Windsor?
Wow.
No,
No
right
way.
around the corner.
Yeah, bro.
So I was
A
testing out
shootout?
Shelby's backup
Greeley's
camera.
better than it seems, all right?
No, it's not, Nick.
Yeah, you're right. I've
No, it's
witnessed a police shooting in Greeley.
Oh, what? No way. You
Okay,
guys.
real quick, and then we're going to talk about camp.
Wait,
so
can-
the same day, I was testing Shelby's backup camera. So I was like, I'm driving it around, like, oh, it works
Just
great.
backwards.
Well, I drove backwards, and I was like, well, I might as well drive around the lot and give this car a little, because I hadn't been driven in a few days. So
Oh, yeah.
I just drove it around the town a little bit for like 5 minutes. And I had noticed when I passed this way on 7th that or Garden, that there was a bunch of like fire trucks. I was like, was I'm on fire? Like, what's going on? So then on the way back, I was like, well, let me turn off into the little neighborhood and just see. And so I drove along the houses that the fire trucks were parked behind, and I was like, oh, nothing's happening. Like, I guess I just, whatever. And then I noticed a couple, like, go around the corner because I was just going to loop around the neighborhood.
And suddenly a bullet flies through your window.
Right. Oh my god. Yeah, new windshield. Shot actually hit directly in the
wild.
backup camera. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
shoot.
That's
Just cleared through the head
Tragic.
unit all the way
Tragic,
perfectly
bro.
straight.
All that work. And I started just like in my head, I noticed like one police car. I was like, oh man, there's other policemen live here. And then I saw a second one. I was like, and then I saw a third. And I'm like, hey, what's going? And then as I begin to process, like maybe this is unsafe, I see a female cop with a ginormous gun, like strap around the shoulder, like
She
like
like one of the AR-15s.
Yes, an AR-15 jumps out in front of my car. Tells me
way.
to stop. I'm like, holy crap! So slam on my brakes or roll my window down. She's like, yeah, you got to get out of here.
No
And I was like, okay.
way.
So I like turned around, like did a nice little K-turn and got out of there.
Wild.
Because as I right as she started to jump in front of my car, I saw some guy like sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that guy doing? And then I realized all the cops were there. So
Whoa.
I don't know if so long story short, they actually did shoot and kill this guy because of it was a domestic dispute and he was firing back at the cops.
No.
You can
That's
look it
a
up,
bad
go to
idea.
Town of Windsor's Facebook or Instagram, you can read it. So I don't know if I popped in after they shot him because it looked like he was like on the ground. So I
No
think they had shot him at that
bro.
point. So yeah, I 5 minutes earlier, man. That could have been in the crossfires. My thing is, why are they not, blocking off the whole street? Like I had to get 20 feet from that guy before they were like, hey, what are you doing? Like at this point, I'm in the
Oh my
murk.
gosh.
I'm in it. So you gotta tell me a little bit sooner. There were plenty of cop cars that could have just
What?
had their lights on, parked, maybe just blocking the street. No, I got all the way
Dude.
to like 20 yards away from the guy they just shot. And
That
killed.
is
So,
crazy.
That's nuts.
So-
Wait, so was
That's
this
like
Monday?
right-
this was Monday, yeah. Monday
Yeah.
night.
It's
Yeah.
like right down the road.
Yeah, they posted about it the next day. And Shelby was like, but this is it. I was like, yeah, that was it.
No
It's
way,
insane.
bro.
So, yeah, I just witnessed Windsor history. So
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Why
I love
is
it.
that not forget camp?
I know.
I have so many questions.
Dang it.
What? And Nick has a story too. Like
about prison.
what? No, about Keezer said he witnessed
Oh,
the
the
shooting in
shooting?
Greeley.
Yeah, has this become a shooting podcast now?
Boy,
Yeah.
is
I
it
actually have a
good.
story about
Well, this is so interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
That
You talking about cornhole?
Oh.
cornhole. Who,
I
who
got
shot
a
a
couple
cornhole?
stories actually.
Okay.
I think
Alright,
this is
let's
a
go.
better topic.
All right.
This
let's
is
do it.
very
Forget
interesting.
Forget
let's
summer
see,
camp.
let's see where
Forget
this
summer
goes.
camp.
We can talk about summer camp next week when I get back from.
Well, we'll have a backlog
From
of
camp.
topics.
From the other camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we can hear about both your camps, and
Yes.
you can like compare and
Compare.
contrast
Actually,
them.
that would be more
Oh,
interesting.
yeah,
All
that's
right,
really
nice.
good.
so this
Okay,
is now
good.
a shooting
All right, welcome.
podcast.
This is
Yeah,
now
for
about
sure.
shoots.
True crime.
Shoots and
True
shots.
crime. Yeah.
True
Actually,
crime.
that's already taken. This can be false crime.
Yeah,
False.
no, true crime's just the genre.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's,
Yeah,
you
okay.
can't just like claim a genre.
Yeah.
I was just about to pull out my phone and try to read the statement from Windsor PD, but then I realized my phone is recording video. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, what's your shooting?
Yeah, what's
All right,
Yeah.
so I got a couple. I'm
Shoot
not
your
gonna.
shot.
A couple?
So there, yeah, dude, Greeley is wild.
Yeah.
All right, so I've had some crazy experiences in Greeley. One of them, I'll go with the less sad one. One of them, these police officers were right next to our apartment, and so we live in condos.
Could you prevent your voice from cracking, please?
No, I can't. I'm sorry. So we live
Just
in
gotta
like
get that
a
in
like a
post.
sea of condos, and each like building has like 4 condos. So the building next to ours, our neighbor, his name was Nathan, and I get home one day and there's like 4 cop cars outside his house.
Is
There's,
that your
like,
current place?
This is our current
No
place
way.
that we live in right now.
Across the street from an already burned building.
Yes, and then yes, the
Was
other
the building
next
burned
to
at
us.
this time already?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Wait, was this
Yeah.
the guy that was
This is
at
a
the
terrible
the
apartment
Memorial Day that like pulled into his driveway in the Memorial Day?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure.
What?
But yeah, I get home. There's like 4 or 5 cop cars outside his house. There's like 6 or 7 cops. A couple with like, AR-15s. A couple with riot shields. So this guy apparently, his pregnant wife is outside in the car, like their car. And the cops like had to escort her out. But he like locked himself inside his apartment. And I guess his wife thought that he was armed. So I just see this dude with a big old riot shield coming around the corner.
No
And they
way.
have to they got to bust into this guy's apartment,
What?
break down the door with one of those, whatever those things are called.
The battering ram?
Yeah, the battering ram.
God.
And there wasn't any shooting involved, but like these guys were ready to go down. It was about to go down.
awesome.
Did you
But
watch this from your window? From
this
the
is
front
from
yard?
my window. Yeah, I
What?
just looked outside
I
my
could see
guest
Nick,
bedroom
like,
window.
walking downstairs and pulling out a lawn chair. And
Yeah.
just-
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Yeah.
What's up, Bobby?
Yeah, dude. It was
Snacking on
wild,
some
bro.
sour candy.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening?
They like got in there. No shots were fired.
He's just like taking a
and-
shower. Like,
I don't
He's
know.
like, what the
I-
heck?
What
my
the
wife
heck? What are
locked
you guys
herself
doing
out
here?
again.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
my phone's on my nightstand. I can't reach you all.
No, they obviously they pin him down and put him in handcuffs and escort him outside the apartment. And yeah, it was pretty wild. But what's crazy is that like 4 months before, I'd been kind of witnessing to this guy and like sharing the gospel with him.
Let's go.
And like he came home one day and he was like, bro, like I surrendered my life to Christ, and I like was because his wife was his girlfriend and she was pregnant, and she was like, and then I took my wife to the courthouse to get married because I was so convicted about living with my girlfriend that wasn't my wife. But
this
then
is after the fact.
This is a before the fact. So obviously, fell on hard ground. But
do you know where they're at now?
No idea. Yep. I don't even know if he's not there. I've like thought about going to the jail and trying to see if he's there, but I doubt he's there. So
dang.
Yeah, bro. It was pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
But yeah, that's one of my stories.
Wow.
But Samuel's got a story, so
Samuel.
we'll let him share
Wyoming.
his story.
Not Wyoming. So, I lived for 2 years. I lived in Lakewood, in a like really nice area called Belmar. There, it has like a shopping center and a bunch of apartments. Like everything you could ever need is.
Samuel's the
within
wealthy one of the group.
No, that was the cheap apartment that I had to find. There's no apartments in Lakewood though that are actually cheap. It's so unaffordable. It's insane. But yes, I lived. The complex I was in was like backed up to another complex, and I drove home one night. It was like 10 or 10:30, and like saw a couple like cop cars with their lights on in the other complex and stuff, but I couldn't like see anything that was actually going on. And went to bed, woke up the next day, and I can't remember how I found out about it. I think I just saw a news article or something. But it turned out that at that time, there was a hostage situation in that apartment complex.
What?
This dude had like essentially kidnapped his girlfriend or whatever, taken her hostage inside their apartment, and got in a shootout with the cops. And they ended up shooting and killing him and saving the wife, thankfully. But this all happened like while I was awake and then partially while I was asleep, right behind my complex. I never heard it, never woke up. There's no like commotion, no
Saw
like
it on the news.
sirens or anything. Yeah, I just found out about it the next day, just like super casual.
So they weren't like it wasn't like in your building, like
no,
walls.
it was like probably like a quarter mile away.
Because you could have. I mean, jeez.
Like if there were gunshots, I should have heard them, but I think I was asleep by the time the gunshots happened, and I just guess I'd slept really hard that night.
That would be me though. I would sleep through that.
Yeah.
Like, you could fire a gun in my house.
See, I'm a light sleeper though. Like I wake up when Kelsey like breathes wrong. And I'm like, oh,
what happened?
That's she disappeared.
Okay, Kelsey has disappeared. Also, my bedroom door is still closed, so I don't know if Shelby. I don't know. I have no clue.
She in a hostage situation?
Yeah,
right
she's
now?
in a hostage. Is Shelby being held hostage by Kelsey right now?
Maybe. But then in another place I lived in Denver, my first apartment in Denver, was in a really crappy part of town, and there was like constant like drug deals and stuff out front. Like I would walk over needles every day going to work. There's a stabbing out front. My car got broken into while it was in our parking garage.
No way.
Like our gated parking garage that supposedly had security, and they were clearly didn't care about my little Subaru. But
well, that's what makes a Subaru.
yeah.
That's what makes a Subi a Subi.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. You drove a Subaru?
Yeah. I had a Subaru for 8 years, 6 years.
Wow, bro.
WRX.
No.
Yeah, right.
It was
Oh, for sure.
I wanted one,
Yeah,
but it
that's
was
cool.
an Outback Sport.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
It was a manual.
Sport mode.
Ooh. Why?
Because that's what I bought.
Yeah, bro.
I just,
Why?
Manuals are just, it's like you get so much more to
Mark,
think about.
it's
Extra
okay to say
work.
you don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I tried to.
What
learn.
else should you be thinking
And
about
I
when you're
just-
driving? Bro?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Other than
there's
driving.
texting, phone calls.
Oh my gosh.
I've read before in a car. I actually in college I
gosh.
edited code in my
No
car.
way.
Yes, because it was due.
I'm
like,
never
driving?
riding with you again.
Yeah, dude.
no,
That's ridiculous.
guys, this is when I was a teenager.
Oh my gosh.
No, I had a project due, and I'm driving to class, and it's due like when class starts, or like for 10 minutes before class. I can't remember. And I remember halfway through the drive, it hit me that I was like, oh, I could have done that way better. And I was like, I still have 10 minutes before I need to submit it.
Oh my gosh,
so I just pop up my computer in my passenger seat, and like as I'm driving, I look like glance over for a second, type,
No
put
way.
the code in, and then I run it, make sure it worked. Yeah, I got it.
Like
done.
at stoplights, right? Mark. Yeah.
That's being way too.
That is a
Yeah.
no.
I mean, yeah, it was a pretty, I had a pretty easy drive. So
How
straight
long
shot.
ago was this?
Oh my gosh.
Is the statute of limitations up on this? Like,
Yeah, I probably shouldn't talk about that. Let's see. It's before I probably even met Shelby. So
Okay, so you're
yeah, it's
chilling.
been
so
a
that was
while.
like decades.
It's
ago.
been a while, a long time. So
many years.
Just doing some C programming, no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was brutal, but I got an A on it. So
Nice.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Dang.
Because of those changes you made while hurtling down the road in a 2-ton.
I was
death
only going
machine.
75 ish.
Only 75.
Only 75,
You know there are entire
bro.
states where the max speed is 65.
Yeah, bro.
Not Texas.
Yeah, no.
Texas,
Oh, yeah,
Not Wyoming
definitely
either.
not.
It's got a few
Obviously.
80s, maybe 85s.
That's
so.
nuts.
But yeah, it was me. It was stoplights. I had somebody else in the car. They were driving just
Yeah.
for legal purposes.
I was actually in the back seat,
Oh
in
my
my car seat,
gosh.
just like strapped in.
And I had my fold-out table out. Like it was,
No way.
it was all safe.
I've always like questioned that because I always see like cops, right? They have computers right next to their.
Oh, they hit
steering
people all the
wheels.
time because of it.
Yeah,
I see,
bro.
I've
like,
seen it on
how
the
is
news.
that
many
legal?
times.
Like, why do they approve
So
that?
yeah, in my defense, I wasn't doing anything differently than a cop would do.
Sure, okay.
Cops looking up license plates. I'm typing in numbers and random letters and jargon too. So no different.
Interesting.
Yeah, citizen's arrest if you're gonna arrest me. So I'll arrest the cops.
We
All
could
right.
talk to Jared. We'll have Jared
Yeah,
on the
we'll have
pod.
that would be wonderful. Jared is also a Windsor cop. He could
Yeah.
maybe shed some light
Yeah.
on my event at least.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Isaac, so we don't stray too far from the topic. What is your craziest real
Yeah,
life
bro.
crime story?
So
I feel like we need to move a little away from shootings. 'Cause
Shootings,
those are very specific.
I have
But
not
given
witnessed
given that
any.
you've lived in Greeley for years,
have.
you
You
probably
lived
have
there
a
for
lot of
2
crime
years,
stories.
bro.
It's true. It's valid.
You
yes.
have to have so
I-
many because you lived there for 2
did.
years.
I mean, and the place that
Whatever.
area.
I'm just trying to
Nick,
offend
you've become
as
a-
many people from Greeley as possible.
Yeah,
You
Gosh.
become a
Gosh.
Greeley apologist.
Gosh,
You have
guys.
to defend. Okay. A little background. The area that UNC is situated on is
Apparently, Greeley is an island.
yeah, situated on.
Yeah.
Where
No, I
UNC
heard that.
is located, it's right by Garden City, and Greeley. Long time ago, when Greeley was founded, it was built as like a utopia. There was gonna be no drinking. All this,
True.
the city on a hill, whatever. And then
Literally.
and then
On an island.
it's
It's surrounded by rivers.
They were actually
Yeah.
going to dig out a moat and just fill it with
Yeah,
somebody
fill it
made
up.
somebody made that argument at the bachelor party that
serious?
Greeley is an island.
no. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's why there's so many
That's-
mosquitoes there.
There's a bunch of mosquitoes in my
didn't-
backyard, and I don't live on an island.
I
I
didn't
was
say
like, I don't know
I didn't
about
say
that.
I agreed
I
with
think-
it. I'm just saying
Who said
it was an
that?
argument that was made.
Yeah,
I think-
whoever said that, send
Must
them
have
this
been
pod
Ben.
Yeah.
and just let them know
32 minutes.
that we're
Be sending send that to them because I think that person needs some healthy bullying.
always
Oh,
be
for
sending.
sure.
Okay,
Some healthy
city
bullying.
on a hill.
Okay, anyways. And then so this nasty inverse of Greeley, Garden City was created
The worst.
for during Prohibition, so that people could drink alcohol there and have drugs and prostitutes and whatnot. And
I think
so
having drugs is cool.
So yeah, they thought so.
They thought
the
so.
Garden Cityers, and so that's right. But UNC is right between Greeley and Garden City, like right on the edge of Garden City.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so if that gives you any kind of idea of what kind of people live over there, it's lots of criminals. I mean,
Bro,
the sounds
it
of
is.
sirens is common in that area.
It is.
There
You
was-
do not want to like cross the
was a good reference.
railroad tracks.
Very
at
good.
night,
Thank you.
Yeah, don't cross the railroad tracks.
Which is like east.
Wait,
of
so
Greeley.
basically, Garden City is like the Australia of Greeley. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah,
Australia
yeah. Where the
literally
criminals
was
get
formed
sent.
because
Yeah.
Britain just shipped all their criminals off.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Good
for sure.
history reference.
Also,
Yeah, love it.
Can you say Australia again?
Australia.
Australia.
I love how he pronounces the E. Australia
Australia.
The E?
instead of Australia. Well, the E sound. It's I. Australia.
Australia.
I say Australia.
Oh, you're doing like YA. Australia.
Yeah, Australia.
Interesting.
You say Australia. How do you say it?
Australia.
How do you say the E?
Australia, bro.
Okay, I'm just
Australia.
I'm not mocking anybody. I'm just
It's
thinking
the
it's
Jersey
He's
coming
just,
out.
he's just from the Jersey
I can't even hear
mob.
the difference. I don't
I'm
even know
from
what you're talking about.
Australia.
Austria.
Okay, so now that
Okay,
I've
go
gotten one
ahead,
of the
go
only
ahead.
good historical like facts out there.
Yeah,
Just
good.
Continue.
I appreciated it. So the house that I last lived in, it was right by Garden City, right like a block away from campus.
Yep.
And there was for reference. Sorry, last reference point. There was a
Garden City is like 10
phone
times.
line, and there was a pair of shoes hanging from the phone line.
Oh,
which
I know,
think
I know what
yeah,
that means. That's a marker for
Yeah,
drugs.
yeah, right. I think
Yes.
it means there's a meth dealer in the area or
That
something.
just seems like
Or
the
used
cops
to be.
would catch on
Yeah,
to
or
that.
used to be.
That's what I've
Yeah.
always wondered. Like,
yeah,
I feel like
So-
that's just telling the cops, like, hey, just
right.
hang out here
Yeah.
for a bit.
Come over. Yeah, right. So, anyways, it was common to hear sirens and gunshots. I heard a few sometimes over the years. And, anyways,
Whoa.
the one I want to mention specifically, one Sunday morning, I was getting up ready for church and whatever, and I look out my window and I could, see across the street and whatever, and I see this guy. Like, I hear this car alarm go off, and I look, and this guy is like fiddling with this car, trying to get it open, like he's trying to steal it.
Oh,
And then I
no.
see him run off, and because it didn't work to open it, whatever. And then he just runs off and hops in this car, and then two cars, like there's a car in front of him. They both just drive away really fast, and I was like, I just witnessed attempted GTA.
Yeah.
It was
amazing.
So that was wild. And then
That's interesting.
yeah, and then the other quick side note. This was not in Greeley, but one time I was on a ride along in Windsor, and
Ooh, those are fun.
it was with Jared.
I want to be a cop so bad after
Yeah,
that. It
we
was
should
amazing.
all be cops after this.
Dude,
That'd be a
yes.
funny bit.
If we all went to police academy.
Yeah, it would actually be
Just
so
for
fun.
the bit,
Bro.
we're all
For
going
the
to quit
bit,
our
bro.
jobs
Yeah, and
become
and
cops.
become cops.
A 6-month
Get all the way
program.
through. Be
Pass.
like the best cops they've ever seen.
Yeah.
And when when we
Bro.
graduate and they like hand us our badges, we'll be like, JK LOL.
Yeah,
JK,
yeah,
LOL,
that'd
bro.
be so savage.
Oh, dude. That'd be sick.
That'd be
actually.
cool.
And then I have to figure
Yeah.
out how to get
We
my job
could
back.
be
true
Brooklyn
crime.
Nine-Nine. No.
I mean, yeah, I actually also did used to want to be a cop. That's why I was on this ride.
That's so
along.
cool.
Yeah, dude.
Anyways,
Anyways.
they got a call.
I also just don't like guns, so that would be a little tough.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
tough.
for
I
sure.
love guns, so that would.
I don't
be
hate
awesome.
guns. I mean, I think they should take our guns, but I'm just kidding. That's a
Send them to Australia. Send them
We're gonna have to
Australia.
react to this.
Guys,
Like,
I'm saying-
Austria. To Austria you go.
the next family dinner you have with like extended family. Just say, yeah, I think they should take.
Just
our
drop
guns.
one of those.
And and just see what happens.
Well, my family would be okay with that.
That's funny.
I bet somebody in your family.
Mine would
be
have a
okay.
very
Yeah,
measured
for sure.
response to
Yeah.
it.
Mine would disown me.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Don't worry, you have two fathers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah. They're both here. So.
Yeah. Daddy.
Anyways.
Oh,
Yeah, we got a call, and they were suiting up. I didn't really know what's going on because I was there for a ride along, and suddenly like Jared runs over, and they're all suiting up to go like for a SWAT call because they don't have their own
No
SWAT department, so it's kind of
way.
like all
They
whatever
are.
they are the SWAT
Yeah,
department
for sure.
Yeah, they're
and
the
so
SWATers.
they were all putting on all this extra like body armor and not the drink, and then they got their riot shields
Yeah,
and
makes
all
sense.
this. Yeah,
They do
the
have
battering
Celsius,
rams. They do have Celsius. Yeah, maybe some Prime.
I prefer Bang.
Probably
but
so.
Bang. Yeah,
What is
actually,
this,
most
2012.
SWAT
What?
teams use
Bang
Bang. I
literally
think.
wasn't even invented in
Let's make this a
2012.
Bang podcast.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Yet.
Anyways, so they were suiting up, and Jared said I couldn't go, and I was sad.
Oh, you couldn't even go.
Like, I wasn't allowed to go because it was going to be too dangerous.
Oh, no
It was
way.
literally going to be too dangerous.
I was hoping
Dude,
something like that
that
would happen on.
sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I think I did 2 ride-alongs.
Yeah.
They were pretty boring, but like
Dang.
it was super fun to like pull people over and run license plates.
You got to. All 4 of us should schedule one for the same day.
Oh, all of us are in the
That'd
back
be
of a
awesome.
car.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, they'd probably be
amazing.
different cars, but yeah.
I bet Jared could take us
That'd be
all.
cool. If he was driving, the SUV,
Mm-hmm.
some of us would have to ride in the back.
It wouldn't be too far off from what Nick's used to. So. This brings back
Got
memories.
him.
I just wouldn't be handcuffed, so.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be so wild to be handcuffed in the back. I want to try it.
that's
sometime.
crazy.
You don't want to be handcuffed.
I was
Okay.
handcuffed
All right, okay.
once at student ministry. Was that you, Nick? Nick found these pair of
I did, yeah.
like they just, I mean, typical metal handcuffs, And he's just like, I think you slapped it on me without, like, I didn't even notice. You just like cuffed me. It was like, oh, that's hilarious. And he cuffed himself, right?
No way.
Or you cuffed me two.
I don't think this was me.
Oh, it was just one. So you
I think it was just one.
You put one
Yeah.
handcuff on me, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's funny. And then I look, I'm like, oh, this is pretty heavy. I was like, these feel like real
No.
handcuffs.
Didn't the kids do that?
No, you did that. Remember, you felt terrible.
No, because then we had to go find.
sure it was
Yeah, then we had
Steven.
so then we had to go find the keys.
Yeah,
and they're
we
like,
had to go find
oh,
the
we don't
key.
know where the keys are.
Yeah.
No way.
And I was like, am I just gonna have
remember that.
handcuffs stuck to my hand?
Is this past fall?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nick
bro.
and Nick
What?
felt so bad. We eventually
Wow.
did find the key, but
Yeah.
it
Yep,
definitely
it was
delayed. our night.
That's wild.
It was funny.
Yeah, handcuffs.
Yep, handcuffs.
So yeah, Nick and I both have been handcuffed.
Nice.
That's a pretty cool.
Yep.
Pretty cool stat. 50% of us, and well, yeah, have you been handcuffed? No.
Samuel?
No. Isaac?
No.
Okay. Cool.
So, Mark, what's the craziest true crime, real life crime thing that's happened to you? Was it you rolling that red light, or what?
Probably.
pulled over?
Yeah. I haven't done anything like.
Well, outside of your coding while driving?
Yeah, but I didn't
Oh,
get
yeah.
caught.
Oh.
So there's the
It's not a
difference.
crime if you don't get caught.
I mean,
that's like
Well, it's still a crime.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I don't
caught.
think I have ever been. No, really nothing happened. There was one time, like, a cop came up to my window when I was parked at a park after, like, it was closed. I didn't know it closed, so that was scary. And I always wonder if it was Josh Green because it was in Tyler where he was a cop. So I'm always thinking, like, yeah, man, I wonder if I ever got pulled over by him, and I just don't know. So no, I have.
There's just so many times I got pulled over that like,
Well, he
just
didn't have
really
his beard
lost
back
track
then, so
of
it
all
wasn't
the
as
faces.
recognizable.
Technically, that was the
Yeah.
only time by Tyler PD, but yeah, I've gotten a couple tickets. Nothing crazy.
Nice.
I was going very fast on a 70, and thankfully I slammed on the brakes, and he clocked me at like 83.
You're like, well, are you sure?
I wasn't gonna say
'Cause-
anything,
Yeah,
but
I mean, I was easily going 95.
I was. It's funny though because I thought I was late for class and got the ticket, did the whole process, and I was still on time. So if I had just gone the speed limit, I'd been fine. So yeah, no, I have no like almost jail stories, no actual handcuffs, no getting out of the car, just your basic tickets and stuff like that. So
Yep.
Samuel's got some stories, and then Nick does. Isaac, you've never been arrested?
No, yeah, I haven't.
Not
Are
yet.
you guys texting each other? Or like
I'm
what's-
writing my rap.
Oh yeah,
No,
to the beat
I'm
of a
pulling
specific
up.
song, right?
Nope.
Oh yeah, I forgot we could.
Yeah, we
probably
should do that. So you
Oh,
guys
you
need to
should,
just
bro.
coordinate ahead of time or right now. It's
do.
fine.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, nothing. Anybody else want to talk about their stories if they feel confident enough to share?
Nah.
Some of them that you may not have even told your parents yet. So probably don't
Samuel?
want to share them here.
My parents know all about my stories. So.
Well, same. Nick's a changed person. Samuel,
Yes.
hard to tell. Hard to tell.
Yeah.
We have to talk now because they're completely.
Yeah.
No, we're here.
They're
Bro.
useless.
I know,
All
they're
right,
just
bro.
sitting
I can
there on
share,
their
I'll
phone.
share another story, bro.
Okay.
I got tons of stories.
Also,
dog.
we weren't talking about stuff that we did. We were talking about stuff that happened like
Yeah,
I thought-
hold
I
on.
thought the
This is
question
not
was about.
confession
That
hour.
it felt personal.
This is
No.
not confession
Okay.
hour.
It's not
Have you
confession
been
hour.
following the whole chain here?
Well, no, it just seemed random. I thought, that, okay, no, I have nothing else. I think that's the weirdest. What happened to me on Monday is definitely the craziest thing that I've seen. happen.
Dang.
Yeah, I've never been shot at, so nothing. So yeah, I think that's all I got. So that was a good
Okay.
topic, though. I mean,
That was
That was a
pretty
good topic.
That was an off the cuff topic.
Off the
Off the
cuff.
Yeah,
cuff.
perfect for the comment jar.
Out of the jar.
Yeah.
Update on my wife: she has still not emerged from our room,
Okay.
and Kelsey is still alone on the couch.
Kelsey, what
Nice.
game are you playing?
I bet she's playing. Battle
Take your
Royale.
time in responding.
She's like quickly uninstalling
like,
it.
yeah,
Are you serious right
pulling
now?
up, pulling up Royal Match instead.
Do you guys remember?
match.
Do you guys remember the?
Solitaire. I should have guessed.
That's
Nice.
okay.
She'll play that by herself, like just
That's
sitting
what
on the floor.
Lauren
On
does.
her
My
coffee
grandpa
table.
does
all
that
the
too.
time.
And once it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, she won twice in a row,
No
which was incredible.
way.
And then she
Let's
like after she
go.
won the second, she like cheered and then just put the cards away. I was like, I'm just gonna end on that note.
Wow.
Update on Shelby. She has emerged from
Oh,
the room now.
Shelby is out.
There she is. Did you guys ever play the game called Pocket God? It was like an OG iPod Touch app.
Feel like I have, but I have no memory.
It was
of
pretty
it.
dark. Like you created an island of people, and then you can just flick them off and kill them. It was
I
crazy.
did play that. I have literally no memory of it, but
Yeah,
I
it was one of
know that
those
I
like
played it.
first iPod Touch games, you know,
Yeah.
like paper toss. And
Yeah. Oh, paper toss was my jam. I
still
was
a
so
good-
good at
dude.
that,
Remember that game?
That's old school.
It is.
bro.
It's like one of the first
Dang.
iPod
Paper
Touch
toss,
apps.
like Temple Run. that
Temple
wasn't quite
Run.
as
That was a
OG.
little later.
Um,
Temple Run was so
Temple
much
Run
fun.
is sick.
there was
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Yeah, there were some really
Doodle
good.
Jump.
Now they're all just
Jump.
like so stuffed with like full screen ads and stuff. I literally
Ah.
can't
They're
stand
lame.
playing games.
Did you
on my
did
phone.
you mention paper
Stupid.
toss?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
course.
for
Paper
sure, bro,
toss.
for
There was
sure.
also one app that like it was like soda, beer, whatever, and then
Oh,
you would
yeah.
like turn it
Yeah,
and you'd
yeah,
be like
it's so
glug glug
dumb.
glug.
Oh,
glug.
yeah.
And the lighter. Did you have the? Did
Yeah,
you have
the
the
lighter.
lighter?
Yeah.
Zip the lighter.
Like,
Oh,
why
yeah,
did
for
we
sure.
pay for these things?
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
pay
yeah, I
for
don't
that.
I'm sure some of those were free. A couple of them were like I remember if you paid anything more than free,
Yeah.
on anything like app wise, it was like oh my gosh, $2.99.
But I know
Oh,
that's like
dare
I
they?
have bought in my life real quick, and then we'll go to Isaac's rap. I have bought in my entire life one single app.
Whoa.
No way.
Yeah,
What was it?
Minecraft.
it was my
Bro.
workout app,
Oh
Strong.
what?
Good
Okay.
for
Oh,
you.
you strong?
Oh, you got
Yeah,
strong.
and
Yeah, strong.
I,
Oh, dude,
I
that's
only
strong.
bought it because I just liked it so much that I just wanted to support the developers.
it.
It was like it wasn't like I needed extra features, but
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Look-
like,
looking back, I'm like, man, I wish we'd go back to the model of single purchases because now
Yeah.
everything's a subscription.
But
Oh,
that's,
yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
for
the
sure.
problem is
Ugh.
it's either subscription or the full screen ads that you can't click
Yeah.
out of for
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Oh, it's
But the
so
reason for that is
stupid.
because like nobody pays the one-time purchase because they're like me.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, Siri's telling
Yeah,
us
no
to close
worries.
the door.
my wife's here.
We're gonna have to clarify that we are recording, and this is a professional environment,
Professional.
and they need to be quiet
Professional
as
Come
they come
on.
in.
Don't
because
ring the
this is
doorbell.
podcasting,
Oh
and
my
we are
gosh.
interrupting 20 minutes early for rehearsal.
20 minutes
Hi, guys.
early.
Wait, what is she doing here
We
for
just,
rehearsal?
Caitlin's just here.
You just hanging out?
Caitlin was hanging out with
Nice.
Lauren.
So now we have
That's
every
great.
wife here plus
Gotta get it
Caitlin.
right.
That's right.
Yes, so great.
Bonus.
Bonus. Anyway, I
Anyway,
just wish
yeah.
we'd go back to like an app cost 99 cents
Yep.
because I remember there was
Yes.
something
I
that
still wouldn't pay for it
I-
because I'm just have a,
Because you're
like
cheap.
brain issue where like I
Oh.
can go easily buy just
Dude,
like
you don't have to.
a $6 coffee and be like, oh, that was
yeah.
cheap. But if like an app has the gall to charge me $1, I'm like, well, I
gall.
can't afford that.
yeah, it's
Same, bro. I'm
yeah,
right there with you.
like I still have that mindset of like, oh my gosh, this is $1.99, and then I'm like, wait, this is $1.99.
Yeah.
It's $2.
Exactly.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be fine. But, guys, I'm gonna have to request you guys to be quiet. Maybe you can like go somewhere else.
Oh.
Or, congregate
there's a nice
outside on the
patio.
porch. There is a nice patio. Our backyard's about the size of 1/100th of a football field. Actually, that's probably high. It's probably less than that. 1/1000th. Anyway, so I think we're gonna end this episode. Did you guys have anything you guys wanted to add? Do you have any?
Did you guys play Jetpack Joyride?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the one I was
bro.
trying to think of.
Oh,
instead
yeah.
of
That was
Temple
sick,
Run.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that game was actually good. Like I would download that today.
Yeah.
still.
Remember Flappy Bird?
Flappy
Yes,
Bird?
Yes.
And then-
I was so
Yeah.
bad. Crossy Road.
Cross.
Flappy
oh,
Bird
yeah.
at its
dude.
peak
Never
was
heard of
making
it.
its creator $50,000 a day.
Are you
Yeah, and he
serious?
just
Yeah.
bailed on it.
Dog.
He couldn't handle it.
Yeah, he bailed on
That's
it because he was
crazy.
getting so much hate mail.
What?
I'm like, bro,
Like my
turn
life's
off-
Who
ruined.
cares?
Yeah,
You have
it's like
what are
turn
you
off your
talking about?
email and turn off social media.
Yeah.
Don't update the game and just
off.
milk that. Like
yeah, it
literally
doesn't
only
need-
keep your payment account open and just vanish.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Honestly.
Like,
Like,
that
damn.
doesn't need an
Come
update.
on.
So.
Wait,
Yeah.
okay. Maybe
Gosh.
50K.
maybe next pod you guys can explain to me how
Ad
people who make
revenue works?
apps, ad revenue.
Sure.
App revenue.
Yeah. Same that I've talked about an app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not super deeply, but
Yeah.
I want to revisit that.
Yeah, for sure.
Topic
for
for next week.
One of his
we have
many
the
side
wrap here.
projects. So anyway, guys, thank you to VideoTap for sponsoring this video
Yes.
and
Yes.
this podcast. We are so excited to start using the platform and start showing off social media stuff for the podcast. So we're super excited. First sponsor, VideoTap. All right, Isaac, would you like to end this episode with a freestyle rap?
Yes, this is actually the first time I'm excited about the wrap.
All right. Well, whenever
right,
you're
bro.
ready, let's get the beat.
All right, here
Let's hit
comes
it.
the beat.
Rolling down the street with my code on repeat. Windows open, wind blowing, feeling the heat. Laptop on the passenger seat. Ready to go. Coding while driving, that's my unique flow. Coding while driving, it's a risky dance. But I stay focused, taking every chance. Safety is key, gotta keep it in mind. So let's drive, code smart and unwind. Accelerating through the streets, code flowing like a river. Lines of syntax, code wizards deliver. Dodging traffic bugs and errors too. Coding while driving, a talent so few. Coding while driving, it's a risky dance. I stay focused, taking every chance. Safety is key, gotta keep it in mind. So let's drive, code smart and unwind. Now listen up, my fellow tech-savvy crowd. Coding while driving, not for the unbowed. It's a humorous rap, a playful jest. But in reality, safety's best. Coding while driving, it's a risky dance. But I stay focused, taking every chance. Safety is key, gotta keep it in mind. So let's drive, code smart, and unwind. Boom, that's it.
Wow. Wonderful.
God.
That was great. Thanks so much, Isaac. What was the inspiration for that?
You're coding while
Yeah,
driving.
I feel
I thought you could tell, Mark.
Yeah.
And I am also too homeschooled to know if that was a familiar beat. What was that?
God's plan
God's
by
plan
Drake.
by Drake.
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
Oh,
really?
Oh, yes,
Drake.
I know
They're
that.
cracking
Way
me
too
up.
home-
That was good, bro.
Hey, Drake's just really funny.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Can I request a song for next week?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can we do Hotline Bling next week?
Hotline Bling, you got it.
I'll have
Yeah.
to listen to it. You should look it up, but then also send it to me.
Oh
Yeah, I would love that.
Are you
Let's-
gonna rehearse?
I rehearsed. I mean, I rehearsed a little bit this time.
So you
I
had- you
played it
actually-
through my brain.
a little behind the
How the
curtain.
song
You
goes.
had Chat GTP write that
GTP.
to the beat of that song.
No, so I had I knew how the song went, and then I just timed it so that
Okay.
it would line up.
Okay. Because next time I want you to write it to the beat of Hotline Bling.
We tried
Yeah,
that and
we
it didn't
did.
work.
Oh,
It
it
just
didn't work?
it just put the to the beat of
Yeah.
blank
Beat,
song
yeah.
in
Yeah.
the script.
It's like you
Yeah.
can't just say it.
Yeah, it was.
Lame.
Yeah, come on, chat.
Come on,
Amazing.
Chad. Come on.
Well, guys, that's
Come
the podcast. Thanks again to Video Tap. Also, Thomas Bagels.
Thomas Bay.
Thomas Bagels.
Where'd they go?
Just Thomas. Like,
Yeah, Thomas.
Wait, where's
I put him up there.
Oh, they're right there.
Yeah, show off
Can
the
you see
bagels.
that?
The,
Oh, no,
the
they probably
bagels
can't
have
see that.
ascended.
So we found these bagels.
Boom.
We found
Bagels.
These,
Boom.
we found them on the ground. I don't know how long we've had them. I can't even eat them. They're not gluten free.
True.
Yep.
When do they expire? When are they goodbye?
Bro, forever
April. Oh no, March 27th
Of this year.
of this year.
Okay.
Oh, they're probably still good. I mean, is there mold?
3 months ago?
March?
There's no mold. They're a little hard.
Bro.
I,
They
mean,
look
I think
fine.
I think
No, they're
Isaac
probably
can
fine.
eat
You
these.
could toast them.
Isaac can definitely.
I'll
Isaac, would you like
Next
to end this
pod.
episode taking a bite of these?
No.
No.
You want to give it another
I
week?
gotta go climb. Yeah, let's give
You
it
want to
another
give it
week.
another
It'll
week?
be
Oh,
funnier.
he's down, bro.
It'll be
All
funnier.
right.
Oh.
Not brought to you by Thomas Bagels, but brought to you by Video Tab.
Let's go.
Video
Sign up.
tab.
Also, thank you to
Yeah.
the live audience this week
Oh, is it
who are
B-Real
taking
time?
their B-reels.
Yeah.
Make sure to
it's time
shout us
be
out on your
real.
B-reel, okay?
I can't take mine because my phone's recording.
Yeah, I can't take mine because I don't have it anymore.
Take the picture. Take it. Goodness. That's great.
Nice. Be
This has
real.
got
We're
so
just
many
being
B-reels.
real.
Oh, this
Being
is
real.
terrible.
B-real sponsor us, dog.
Come on, be real.
There it is.
All right.
All right. That's it. We'll see you
Nice.
next week.
See you later.
Also,
guys
follow us
later.
on YouTube. We're going to be
Yeah.
there because we have video now.
And
Yeah.
follow us on Instagram.
And probably
Instagram,
TikTok.
YouTube.
All of them.
Comment
We can be on
there.
all of them.
Isaac, are you back on social media?
No. This week has been amazing.
Nice.
Yep, we
Okay.
can tell.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
just
you seem
feel
like
so-
a different
yeah.
person.
Just feel alive.
Yeah, feel so alive. Okay, well, you can find me at DarkMarcus29 anywhere on the internet. Isaac is unreachable.
Unreachable.
Shelby is laughing really loud. Nick,
Yep. Find me at Kick Nooper.
Kick
Yeah.
Dot Nooper or Kick Nooper?
Just Kick Nooper.
Kick Nooper. And Samuel?
I'm glad
Samuel
you
Rob
changed that before we
16.
Or your Twitter.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go. through
Smool.
Oh.
There's O's and
Smool.
zeros.
that. Yeah, just don't
follow him on
bother.
Twitter. He's a big deal on Twitter.
He's a big deal on
Big
Twitter.
deal. He's verified. So yeah,
He's the
follow
only
us.
reason I got Twitter.
And then follow us on the comment jar on Instagram and now YouTube. We'll see ya. Bye.
Boom.
Bye.
Bye.